Okay. Basically, I think the Asian diet is one of the most healthiest diets in the world. Probably not so much nowadays, but at least generations ago, they used to have the longest living. I think miso is one of the healthiest foods you can consume. It's fermented and it's really, 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 really good for your gut. Basically, within Asian cultures, it's normal for them to drink it after like a heavy meal, such as lunch. It's basically just like a pick-me-up as well. So if you're ever feeling flat in the afternoon and you feel like you just want another coffee, instead of having another coffee, I definitely recommend having miso soup. And it's super easy to make and it's super healthy with vitamins and minerals, but it's meant to be really good for digestion. And basically, okay, so miso has protein, vitamin B12, vitamin B2, vitamin E, vitamin K, choline, linoleic acid. It's good vitamins and minerals, also full of probiotics, which is why it's so good for your gut. It's meant to also help your immune system, so in winter this is probably good to have to stick away from the cold. It's meant to have anti-aging properties. This is what the Japanese basically believe. It's meant to help your skin, it's meant to be full of fatty acids in that regard. Apparently it's also good for women who are going through menopause. Yeah, basically because everything in it, it's supposed to make you feel more energetic, which is why I recommend it for that afternoon pick-me-up. And why not turn to something more healthy? Do this maybe without the crash of caffeine. So yeah, so basically it's super easy to make. I will get to it. So I'm going to chop up one spring onion, and I also like to put in some seaweed just for my iodine of the day, and I will show you how it's done. I'm going to go get my kettle. Okay, so just boil a jug. I don't cook it on the stovetop because it's a pick-me-up. You don't want to have to worry about like all the extensive cooking. Maybe I'll add a good teaspoon, because I really enjoy the flavour, so I have it a lot stronger than my partner. And stir that in. Cut up one spring onion. The spring onion just gives it that a little bit more flavour. But yeah, it's an ancient goodie that they used to use, so anything that is an ancient remedy I always get really, really interested in. There's a reason they did it, and I know that basically in the afternoon if I have a miso I feel so much better. It's fermented, and as we know, fermented foods are really good for you. So I feel like everyone nowadays is saying more and more and more about like gut and trying to focus on their gut health for indigestion and everything to combat all the other shit we're eating. If you like it a little bit more salty, you can just add some soy sauce. But it's such a good flavor. It tastes so good and natural. And how easy is that? Just boil some hot water, add a teaspoon, and these are like the spring onion and seaweed is completely optional. It tastes just fine on its own. That's normally what we got served in Thailand, but I don't know, I just like adding some iodine in for my day as well. You can also add some like tofu into it as well if you want a bit more of a heartier meal, but I just wanted to show you the easiest way possible because it's as easy as making a cup of coffee. But it's also meant to help for like allergies as well, like if you've got hay fever and such. So I don't know, but it can't hurt. Yeah, basically that's my miso. That's my afternoon pickup. Try it out. See how easy it is and tasty it is.